Hey yo. Good morning. How we doing today? Hopefully everybody's doing good. I don't even know what today is. Today Wednesday? Today is Wednesday. I didn't look at the option chain. You know you're truly a trader when you look at the option chain to know what day of the week it is. Do the options expire in 2 days? Do they expire in 4 days? If they expire in 2 days, it's Wednesday. If they expire in 1 day, it's Thursday. Look at the option chain, they expire the same day. Oh, it's Friday. It'd be like that. Anyways, what's up? What's up? Channel members, greatly appreciate you. Thank you, Mel. One thing I do want to talk about, actually two things. I'm going to make a video on this later. But the dollar, right? The US dollar, massive quarterly squeeze looking to fire to the upside. Could take us up to 108 or 109, which is going to be that third ATR. We haven't been at this level since 2020, so COVID was right here. And then the time before that was, it looks like 2017. So definitely keep an eye on the dollar. Something I will be looking at is going to be UUP, which does track the dollar. As we can see, that monthly squeeze is finally beginning to fire. So I will be keeping an eye on this. Maybe do a swing on it, not too sure yet. Moves super slow. It has a ATR of 15 cents, so maybe look for some type of pullback, maybe to that quarterly 21 EMA. Maybe I'll look to get in there. Other than that, SPY and QQQ, we do have that 3-day squeeze that is firing down. Sorry, I don't know what's wrong with my throat. Anyways, 3-day squeeze is firing down on the SPY. Average continuation in the squeeze is around 6 to 10 bars. So if we're talking about a 3-day time frame, this is going to take us roughly 18 to 30 trading days. So, you know, if we go to the max side of that, 30 trading days, that's around a month and a half of continued momentum to the downside. Has to crack below yearly lows, however, that is one thing. Same thing with the QQQs. 3-day squeeze fired down this day right here. As you can see, that down arrow basically said, hey, this squeeze is firing down, and sure enough, we broke below that yearly low, or we got very close to it. Yes, so again, same thing, 6 to 10 bars. Could take us roughly 18 to 30 trading days for this thing to play out, as long as it breaks below the yearly lows. But yeah, so that, again, I'm going to do a little video on that later. But real quick, before we make this watch list, what did I do with my levels for the week? Maybe those were my levels, I don't know. Before we hop into the watch list, what I need you guys to do is make sure to click that like button. It would be greatly appreciated. We got 120 people in here and only 40 likes. Remember, you guys got to run it up to 150 likes if you guys do want the watch list. Other than that, I don't think we have any economic news today. Let's see. Economic calendar. Let's see. Pending home sales at 10, so we do want to look at that. Advanced report on international trade and goods is going to be at 8:30, so we do want to look at that as well. Good morning, everybody. How we doing? Chat's a little dead. Are you guys awake? You guys sleeping? Got 120 people in here and hardly anybody's typing in the chat. What's up with that? Anyways, let's get the watch list up. I kind of do expect a bounce today as well, because we are at those yearly lows. So I expect some kind of relief bounce, and then maybe we go lower. Does kind of look like we had that little bear flag on QQQ and it's breaking below it. Let's see, where's the yearly low on QQQ? Again, I'm going to trade Savage's levels on QQQ, but I like this to the downside. I haven't looked at the earnings reports. I don't even know who reported yesterday. I know Microsoft did. I know Google got clobbered. But I do like this QQQ to the downside. Did I not tweet that SQ was going back down to 100? I tweeted that like last week. Alright, so we got SQ, my bad. QQQ. Watch that below pre-market lows. Little bear flag on the 1 hour. We'll see what happens. Now let's flip through the priority week. And another thing, actually, we got to look at the put to call ratio. I didn't look at that. P call. So the put to call ratio is getting a little elevated. Remember, once we start getting up towards that 1 level is when we could see a short squeeze in the market. We are at 0.93. So I would keep an eye on this today. Could short squeeze. It's just, it's not above that 1, but it's getting pretty close. I know, the mouse and the keyboard, surprised I haven't broken them yet. Anyways, also gotta turn down the volume just in case anybody subscribes. It's about to be super loud. Cool. All right, so there's QQQ, AMD. Same thing, kind of looks like it had that little bear flag. Looks like it's trying to go down a little more. I mean, maybe AMD. We would just have to find a proper setup on this. Let me move the keyboard away. Hold on. AMD. Hopefully that's a little better for your ears. Baba gapping up $2. Could watch this one both ways. Has a nice little 4-hour squeeze. No, still messing with the speakers. I don't need a new headset. I just need a new wire for the headset. Baba above 86.42 for calls, below 84.7 for puts. Baba. There we go. Facebook is down $7. Why is this? They didn't even report. They report today. So Facebook below 172.4. I'll be interested in some puts. It is going to be really overextended to the downside as far as the daily. Could look for a possible bounce. Let's see, 172.4. We're going to be all the way down here, and the 5 EMA is going to be all the way up at 190. So we're talking like an $18 drop. Or an $18 overextension. Thank you for the subscribe. I greatly appreciate it. Facebook, I would watch it both ways. We could see a reversal just because it's super overextended. Good morning, Larry. Good morning, Scott. Both ways on Facebook. That GME, I think it broke below the falling wedge. Yes, it did. So that's invalid. HPQ waiting for the pullback. JKS, honestly, when did they report? In 2 days. So remember, I still want this JKS swing. Ideally 48.50 is where I would look to get in. Why did it gap up so much? But earnings are in 2 days, so I think I'll look to snag it after earnings, play that weekly squeeze. Microsoft up $8. Looks like it's trying to come down, however. Not too interested in that setup. Let's see, Netflix broke below 200. Honestly, since it broke that psychological support level, it's probably going lower. As you can see, it came back, retested it in the pre-market, almost to a T, and then sold off. So if I were interested in, what is this, Netflix, it'd probably be below that low yesterday. Maybe look at the 190 puts. Netflix. Or maybe it breaks above 200. I don't know. We can watch both ways. Nvidia. Looking just like AMD. Would have to find an entry. SQ is chilling at 100. Broke below it yesterday. Honestly, looks super weak. Not too interested in the setup. And then our baby VIX. Still waiting to see if that squeeze is going to fire up. 3-day squeeze, weekly squeeze. Where's my 3-day? There it is. Holding the moving averages very nicely. Would like to see that squeeze fire up. Good morning. Good morning. Okay, so there's the priority week. Now we got the day trading list. Apple. Again, make sure you guys are clicking that like button once we hit 150 likes. That is when I would drop the watch list. If you guys are not subscribed, make sure you guys do subscribe. I go live every single morning, 8:15 a.m. Eastern time, and give you guys a completely free watch list for the day. But yeah, there's don't like Apple. Boeing reported they're down big time. Their earnings were god awful. Not too interested in that. You looked at Baba, what's Coin up to? I literally added Ethereum, when was it? Yesterday, in the morning, and it just died. My luck. Liquidity in Coin, nope. Liquidity in Costco, 575 calls and the 550 puts. I'm not interested in this. Do I chug or sip my G Fuel? I sip it. I gotta enjoy every single... I'm not gonna say that because y'all are gonna make jokes in the comments. I was gonna say I enjoy every single swallow, but we already know how people be in the comments. Anyways, but nah, sip on the G Fuel. Soon I will be sponsored by G Fuel, and that's a promise. I already got my flavor picked out and everything. Yeah, y'all be wildin'. I will get to Tesla. On the real though, yeah, get out of here. No, if you guys don't drink G Fuel, that's... I can't talk about it. Can't talk about the flavor because when I get that sponsorship and I can make a flavor, I'll give you a hint. It's something that I use on a daily basis, is what I would make the flavor. We'll throw a video on here. We'll come back to that. PayPal is coming back. Oh wait. Why did I think PayPal was at 80 before? Maybe it was SQ. Bang's good. The canned G Fuel is actually really good too. Ghost is really good. G Fuel is liquid Adderall. I told you if I said it, y'all were gonna wild in the comments, and you did. Oops, there goes my phone. Tesla, that's a really big red day. I'm iffy about that one. Probably gonna avoid Tesla. Walmart, not too interested in. Exxon. Not too interested in. Let's see. JP Morgan. Goldman Sachs. I'm trying to think of some other stuff that I can look at for possible setups. Maybe Amazon. What's that up to? $28.09, 2800. What are these contracts looking like? Ha! Psych! They report earnings? They do. That's why the contracts are so expensive. I'm curious to see how many people got screwed on Google. There was 1,243 open interest for the 2,500 calls on Google yesterday at $4,500 a pop. Needless to say, they're all going to get bent over. Then there was 1,800 for the 2,600 calls, around $2,000 a pop there. They're about to get bent over. 1,300 at the 2,700 calls. They're going to get bent over. The people in the 2,300 puts, however, there was 1,155 contracts at around $6,000 a pop. They're about to feast. Nice. Anyways, not a big list today. Not a big list at all. Visa up to. Visa doesn't look bad. Maybe over that pre-market high. What's Twitter up to also? We didn't look at that. Like Dookie. Might be a day where I prioritize SPY and QQQ. Again, it kind of looks like we got that bear flag right there. Broke below. What are we at? 415.12. That was my support right there. We cracked below there. We're going to the yearly lows. So, SPY as well. All right, small list today. QQQ, AMD, BABA, Facebook, Netflix, Nvidia, and SPY. That's all I like. A+ setups only. If we don't get A+ setups, I do not take the trade. I did not take a single trade yesterday. Not a single one. I didn't like anything. But let's narrow the list. Keep in mind that everything is a little overextended after yesterday's sell-off, so we could see a little bounce. So I am going to watch for intraday setups. However, would prefer the downside today. Let's see. SPY. Yeah, but all the calls are going to go worthless. They're literally going to be zero at open. QQQ. Gonna trade Savage's levels. However, I am interested below 316.83. Aim for the post-market low. Aim for the weeklies. Again, if you guys are not, make sure you guys are clicking that subscribe button. It would mean the absolute world to me. Oops. Zoom out here. Yeah, honestly, the QQQ and SPY look like the best bet today. QQQ, 1 hour bear flag breakdown. Looking for further downside. Further downside. Will be playing Uncle's levels. But what I be looking for is a break below 316.83 for puts. Price target equal 311.88, 309.8. Keep in mind, however, everything is overextended to the downside. So we could see a reversal. Thank you for the subscribe, and yes, I do have a chart setup video. Just go on my channel, I got 2 of them. But yeah, QQQ, I like that to the downside. AMD. Not really a solid pre-market support level. Baba. Everybody knows to click that like button. I drill it in everybody's head. It's the routine, baby. As soon as you join, you gotta click that like button. Yeah, I got my little SpongeBob dancing. There's also other cool things that I have to add. I gotta go on Streamlabs and do it. Let's see. What we thinking, Mama? 84.5, that's really nothing. 84. Yesterday's low. 81.57. Alright, so maybe Baba, we'll come back to that. Facebook. Yep, not financial advice. Nothing talked about on this live stream is financial advice, and I am not held accountable for any lost funds. Everything's based on my opinion and my opinion only. Use proper risk management, do your own due diligence. Do not buy anything that I talk about on this stream. Everything talked about is for educational purposes. Streamlabs, that's what I've always used. How much are these Facebook contracts? Still mad expensive. Maybe Netflix. I do like that Facebook a lot. Spy. Let's see. Facebook, we're gonna throw that on the list today. I might do a butterfly for Facebook. This thing has just gotten absolutely destroyed. Actually about to hit it, or we're actually on that. We are. Alrighty. That trend line could be very important. Actually, hold on. Alright, we got a little more room till we hit that one. Watch my butterfly video. I got 2 of them. Facebook. Very overextended to the downside. We'll be looking for intraday setups to the upside. But if we break below 172.4, I will be looking for puts. Price target equal 167.25. Let's see how many likes we got. We got 149, 175 people up in here. Make sure you guys are clicking that like button. I would be greatly appreciative. Probably gonna buy back the sold side on PDD today and then sell next week's expirations. Alright, let's flip through the list again. Start from the top. AMD. Margin account, you're limited to 3-day trades a week, but you can do spreads. Cash account, can't do spreads. You can do unlimited day trades. Done. 10-second video. AMD, Baba. Kind of interested in this Baba. Maybe we can get a 200 rejection on Netflix. Couple things could play out here. Let's see. I think we're gonna watch this. Rejection of 200. There's so many different scenarios that could play out with Netflix. However, I would prefer downside. Let's yeah, let's see what we can get. $191.07. Absolutely wrecked. Yeah, let's see what happens with Netflix today. Hold on. As far as person's pivots, 180. Let's see. Netflix. A few scenarios could play out. 1, break below 193 for puts. Price target equal 191, 180. What was it? 182, 180. 0.22 or rejection of 200 for puts. Break above 200 for calls. Chill. I think that's what I'm gonna watch today. Maybe Grizzlies got something fire that I can look at. Maybe that Baba will get on my radar. Keep watching PDD. So let's see, what did I put out? QQQ, obviously. That's going to be a main one for me today. QQQ. Facebook both ways. Netflix possibly both ways. We'll see with Baba. And then let's see, what else did we have? We had AMD for a possibility. How do I flavor EMAs? Blueberry, peach, grape, banana. It's usually the flavors I like for my EMAs. Let's see. So AMD, possibly. I'll find out a little closer to market open if I'm gonna watch that. Same thing with Baba. We got Netflix. Same thing with Nvidia. And it's like a 1 hour flag breaking down. We'll see what happens with 185.51 and 190. 190.7. That's a possibility. SPY, gonna watch that as well. Just wait for Uncle's levels for SPX and trade it based off of that. Let's see. Yeah, SPY, be interested below that 416. A bear flag. So yeah, let me give you guys the 3 things that I am watching today. Again, this is just what I'm watching. This is based on my opinion in the market. Do not buy this stuff if you don't know what you're doing. I am not responsible if you lose money. Everything is based on my opinion only. Hold on. I gotta limit what I'm. Hold on. You only get 200 characters in the chat. There we go. There's QQQ. Facebook. Netflix. Cool. So that's what I'm going to be watching today. Could see a relief bounce because we are coming outside of that 3rd ATR on the daily. So pay attention to that. What is that S? What is that? Okay, I got no idea what that is. Anyways, yeah, could see a little bounce. Keep a close eye on that. Other than that, let's make some money and let's run it up. It's part of the TTM Squeeze Pro. Oh yeah, hold on. If you guys want to hold on, follow me on Instagram, follow me on Twitter, want to purchase a TTM Squeeze Pro, you want to use Trend Spider, so on and so forth, whatever it is, that link right there is that's all my socials, one-to-ones, everything that you need is going to be right there. And if you guys do want to sign up for the stock, oh my god, I can't talk, I'm trying to multitask. If you guys do want to sign up for the mentorship with me, GD, and Grizzly, there's the link for that. Class starts May 16th, so in like 3 weeks. Yeah, 3 weeks. So if you guys want to sign up, feel free to do that. Seats are again getting limited. Once they sell out, they're sold out. But other than that, let's run it up today. Let's make some money. As always, I wish everybody the best. Again, if you're not subscribed, make sure to do so. I will be live tomorrow at 8:15 a.m. Eastern time. Everybody take it.